Frankly speaking, when I tested the autofocus performance of this lens, I was not able to believe that a third-party lens could perform this well. I honestly didn't expect it to track focus so effectively. So it was something I really wasn't prepared to believe. Samyang has launched a 60-180mm lens for Sony, and I've had it with me for testing. For the past 7 days, or even longer, I've been putting it through extensive testing. Ever since I posted images taken with this lens on my social media pages, the two most common questions I've been getting are, how does this lens perform on APS-C or crop sensor cameras? And more importantly, how is its autofocus performance? Now, this is important. If you've previously used 70-200mm f/4 or 70-200mm f/2.8 lenses, the first thing you'll notice when you pick this lens up is how light it feels. At 730 grams, it's not an extremely light lens by any means, but compared to native lenses, it feels noticeably lighter. The reason it's lighter is because it covers a 60-180mm range instead of 70-200mm. While you lose about 20mm on the telephoto end, you gain 10mm on the wider end. For most photographers working with zoom lenses, especially at the telephoto end, a 10-20mm difference doesn't make a huge impact in real-world shooting. At the same time, the optical design makes the entire lens much more compact, lightweight, and usable compared to others in this class. Technically, Samyang has now completed its Trio series with the launch of this lens. We already had the 14-24mm, the 20-60mm, and now finally the 60-180mm. I personally own two Samyang lenses, the 14-24mm and this 60-180mm, which I'm currently using on a compact ZV-10 camera body. I've extensively tested this lens on both the Sony 70-3 and compact camera bodies. During testing, I was genuinely impressed by its autofocus performance. The optical sharpness is also excellent. Earlier, Samyang lenses had a reputation for slower autofocus, but this latest version uses an advanced hybrid stepping motor that delivers fast and reliable autofocus. At the same time, the optical performance remains consistently sharp, just like we've come to expect from Samyang. Can you use this lens on an A7R4, A7 IV, or A7RV? Absolutely. It has excellent resolving power. And if you don't want to spend a lot of money on native lenses, this third-party option performs remarkably well. Of course, if budget is not a concern and you can afford native lenses without thinking twice, then go for those. But if you're mindful of your budget, this lens offers very strong performance with minimal compromise, faster autofocus, and excellent sharpness. For Indian weddings, or even destination weddings abroad, this lens works very well for shooting couples, standalone portraits, and outdoor sessions in parks or open locations. At this price point, I don't think you'll find a better option right now. I'm currently testing this lens, and if Tamron or other brands send me their versions, I'll do a proper comparison. But based on what I've seen so far, I'm very impressed. If you're asking for my opinion, you can definitely go with this lens. Overall, if you travel a lot, want nice portraits of friends and family, or specifically shoot weddings and need good close-ups, compression, and cinematic moving shots of couples, especially in outdoor conditions, this lens delivers excellent results. It's one of the best lenses I've tested in this focal range, and I highly recommend it if you're looking for a lens in the 60-180mm category.